So, before I move in, you and I have to get together to do a condition inspection report, right? Do you have a copy of that, or should I get one?
No worries, I have one. We can meet later this afternoon and sign the tenancy agreement form, and then in a few weeks' time when you move in, we can do the inspection report then.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to go out of town the day before I move in. My parents are going to help me move if that happens, but what happens if I can't attend the inspection?
That's okay. Your parents can represent you at the time of the inspection. Just let me know that you won't be able to do it that day and that your parents will be there.
Okay, that sounds great. But how about the keys? Can you change the locks to new ones before I move in?
If you want me to, I will change them before you move in. However, you will not be able to change the locks during your tenancy unless we both agree in writing or you have orders to do so. I'll also give you my emergency contact number as well.
Good. And I'll see you this afternoon to sign the agreement and to pay the security deposit.
Okay, that sounds great.
Steve found out that condition inspection reports are done at the start and the end of a tenancy, or if a pet is allowed during the term of the tenancy. The landlord must provide a clean premise with appliances in good working order at the time the tenant moves in. There are 3 steps when doing inspections, no matter if it's because you're moving in, moving out, or getting a pet for the first time. First, the landlord gives the tenant a choice of 1 or more dates for the inspection. If none of the dates are suitable, the tenant must suggest an alternative time. If the time is not suitable to the landlord, a final opportunity is given to the tenant using the form Notice of Final Opportunity to schedule a condition inspection report. Like all forms, it's available on the residential tenancy website. Second, the inspection is done and written up. Finally, the landlord gives a copy of the report to the tenant. This may sound complicated, but it is easy if you use the form available on the website and record everything with both the tenant and landlord present. The form lists each room and appliance. All you have to do is note the condition of everything. You may ask why the tenant and the landlord are required to do a condition inspection report. There are major consequences for both the tenant and the landlord if they don't do it. The tenant may lose the right to the return of the security deposit or pet deposit if the landlord has offered the tenant at least 2 opportunities for the inspection and the tenant has not participated on either occasion. Also, if the tenant doesn't complete the report and existing damages are not noted when he or she takes possession, then the tenant could be asked to pay for the damages when they leave. If the landlord doesn't complete the inspection and the report and provide a copy of the report to the tenant, they can lose their right to all or part of the deposits. By law, you must complete an incoming and outgoing report when the unit is empty. If the tenant does not show up for the inspection and doesn't send a representative, the landlord should complete the condition inspection report without the tenant being present. After the report is completed, the landlord and tenant must sign the condition inspection report. The landlord must provide a copy to the tenant within 7 days for a move-in or 15 days for a move-out. Both landlord and tenant should keep a copy. The report will be used as a reference if a claim for damage is made at the end of a tenancy. The landlord also must provide the tenant with a 24-hour emergency contact name and phone number.